EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Washington Commanders. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
At the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Krosky-Merritt. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Here we go.
Daniel's going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 21 yards there. Big play on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. 20, 5, touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, 46 yards. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
22 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
The play fake, and it's Darnold. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 42 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
I don't know, that's right, man. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck you pissed today.
They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go. Here
A
we
long
go.
drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports.
17. All right.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt. He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
We don't have a December graduation regardless. So.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, Daniels. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. They get a little back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Debo Samuel. A gain of 11 makes it
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beef eaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Well, you did. That line's not eating tofu. I'll tell you that much for free.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Seven yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
Hawk 70.
Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's complete. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
So just 8 kicks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
That's what I'm saying. You always
He
put him.
just gets rid of it. Throws
You
it
always do
away.
that shit.
The
You
last
always
move
put
there
him.
looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
A final shot before the break. Darnold.
Be taken in by Shaheed.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Calm down, bro. Calm down.
Jake Moody to kick off.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed.
Right, that's an easy play, right?
And able to get this out to the 25.
That's an easy play. Right?
25-yard line.
I think you can pick out enough other video he played against.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Okay, calm down. What you want? You want juice?
Now Darnold. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
I'll tell you everything.
And touchdown Seattle. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one fielded in the end zone. He'll opt not to bring it out. A touchback, and they'll begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, let's go points, right?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Warriors 17. Cougar 19.
Here's Daniels.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
Nice. Trap 50. Trap 50.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And he is going to have a Commander's first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
On 1st down, it's Krosky-Murray.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now Daniels.
He's going deep for Brown. And this ball will be intercepted.
Picked off by Josh Jobe. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Down the right sideline. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
That was one on
Big
outside.
play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Now it's Darnold. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
A.J. Barner from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. They'll look to throw. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Here's second and a yard. Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. To throw is Daniels. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Cougar 19. Ready. Let's go.
Pass complete, Samuel.
He picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Let's go now.
At the Seahawks 45-yard
He'll look to throw.
And
That's complete to McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
at the 36-yard line.
Up the middle, Krosky-Merritt. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Here comes 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Back to throw. That's caught. Krosky-Merritt with it. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
70 Timberwolf. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Tap the 60. Bronco 80. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And this is caught. And it's a three-point game. So that effort gives him a three-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. Here's 2nd down.
Pick something.
Darnold gets this complete to Smith and Jigba. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
Here's Darnold. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
At the Commanders' 42-yard line.
One last throw now for Darnold. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Certainly would have liked to get some yardage out of that play, but now you got to put this in the hands of your field goal kicker. See if he can get you to overtime. And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. And he will be out of bounds. So no touchdown on the missed field goal return. And the ball game is over. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.
So what? I don't know.
Did you win?
So what?
Did you win?
No, I lost by 3.